Okay, guys, we are on air now.
Okay.
Hey, we are just practicing walking.
Let's
I don't know why. Okay.
I
I
don't-
don't know. Times did I miss your?
I mean, it's possible that it was just in a different place where when the shot fired versus when the.
I don't know. There has to be a reason why things happen, and I don't really know why. Well, we don't have to figure out the answer to whatever happened today.
Yeah.
Maybe that's interesting. There's this hope for the future. Maybe there's some way you can dodge that move, and I don't know what it is.
I can upload the footage later. We could just like slow it down and examine it. Maybe.
Okay, let's see. We're on air now, so let me see. What should we test first? Okay, first me and Vogel will play, and yeah, me and Vogel, and now let me watch the stream. I'm gonna check the stream.
I'm just waiting for you to enter as one player.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I see the stream now.
Okay.
I'm gonna...
Okay, I'll play for one, and I will try to show the password in the Discord widget on screen after this.
Yeah. If anyone wants to join, they can feel free. They can feel free to.
Yeah, I didn't include it in the password, so I should put it later.
I'm just gonna enable Honasu.
Wait, don't fight. I'm trying to wanted to explain. Let's just do training. Okay.
Oh, okay, so
Wait, are our voices working in the stream? I don't hear the voices in the.
You didn't hear our voice, or?
Oh no, okay, I hear them in the stream.
Okay, so is it?
Okay, everything's working. Okay.
Okay.
So I guess Vogel just do like I don't know, do side dash right weapon or something. Yeah, just keep doing side dash right weapon over and over, and center weapon cancel, so you don't have a pause. Yeah. You can attack with your do side dash right weapon. So do your dash attack. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Showing so like how do you hit if someone just keeps doing that, right? Like this is just a basic technique, but I think all beginners, I mean beginners or whoever knows that you try to when they dash attack, you try to dash to like be in the line of their dash and hit them. Let's see. How do I explain it? You try to get your dash to go in the line of their dash, their vector, and hit them in the back.
I did that because one of my friend's advice was like, don't dash unless they dash.
Yeah, it's kind of one idea, but like you have to be in the right.
I hit the wall.
Maybe I shouldn't have used this guy. Yeah, I think maybe this guy. Maybe I should have used someone different. I think I'm getting shot too much. Should have used Fayen.
Hey. Oh, got a failed.
Okay, let's try that again.
Okay.
So I guess it's like when they dash attack, you want to kind of predict their trajectory and get there faster in a way.
Yeah, you predict their trajectory when they dash attack. You either go in front of them or behind them. You try to go onto that same line and shoot.
Okay.
Right? I mean, that's a basic technique. We all call that, I don't know what we call that, vectoring or something. Maybe try with Fayen. Maybe it'll be easier with Fayen.
When I get into areas, I need to actually just like start watching the opening frames of animation more with
if you're not in his line, your attacks will miss, right?
No, failed.
But if you go either in front of him or behind him, then that's how you hit him. So like this is good. See if he gets hit there, kind of. The stage is not good for testing dish.
Oh.
There's too many obstacles in this stage, so this is a bad stage. That's
Look. Fell right over.
Okay, so that's a good one. So I got behind him. Usually you want to dash to where he used to be, and that'll result in a hit. So if you predict that he's gonna dash attack, you just dash to wherever he currently is, and he'll dash away from there. You'll be behind him and hit him.
Okay, I think.
Okay, let's see if you can.
Okay.
That attack missed for no reason.
That one didn't work.
Okay, I'm just rendering dash
I
away.
see. I see. Once again, I think it'd be easier if I just kind of slow it.
Okay, so that's a good one too. You just try to dash to where he used to be and shoot.
I'm just
I think it's late tag.
rendering.
Yeah.
I'm just rendering dash away, so.
Right. I mean that's good. That's what I want you to do. It's just a practice.
Yeah.
And then there's a case to use the dash attack then for Fan.
I don't like the stage. You're right. Come kill me. I don't like the stage. We'll go to a different stage and do this. The stage is too troublesome.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, so hopefully we get somewhere better this time.
Okay.
Actually, like half the stages are no good and half of them are okay. So I don't know. You can't really. That stage isn't the worst. There's obstacles in every stage, so.
Go ahead, Vogel. Just do the 2-player.
Uh,
I'll stop the timer.
Yeah, for a while it's gonna be me and Vogel for quite a few matches, and Vixico just watch. This part
Yeah.
has to be with Vogel.
okay.
That's fine.
So I will include the password in the streaming now. You guys okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, wait. But I'm adjusting it. How is the font size?
I don't know. Whatever. We'll just do the same.
Wait.
We'll just do the same thing. Just do dash attacks like Vogel, like either side dash or diagonal forward. Up to you. Does whatever direction you want. Just keep doing dashing right weapon, any directions. Vogel's just standing there. What's he doing?
Is it
wait,
putting the password in the stream?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see it. Yeah, it's on the stream. Okay. Just do dashing right weapon, whatever. So if you can get to where they used to be, you'll usually hit them. Okay, so that's a good one. So you get hit. You see how he gets hit when he moves away.
And then I guess you want to like.
He
I guess the thing is he's the first player is like already frozen from the dash, right?
What's that?
So it's like, in terms of like the safety of doing a dash attack, like because the first player is already a bit frozen from it, or you just want to like then cancel it into a jump or something, or follow it up with a jump. Avoid the
well,
freeze.
I guess you have to predict it. I guess you have to predict that he's gonna do a dash attack, kind of. You could react if you're really fast at reacting, but with Fei you probably cannot because her own dash attack is so slow.
Yeah.
So you kind of just need to predict that they're going to do a dash attack, and you do your own dash attack in the way that will beat theirs, the direction that will beat theirs. Like the idea is that whoever goes second kind of usually wins. Although Fei, because her dash attack comes out slower, you've got to dash attack at about the same time as them. Because you know how like her dash attack takes forever to come out, right?
Yeah.
So your dash is always after theirs, technically. So you kind of try to dash at the same time as them. But the key point is that your dash has to be in the direction that beats their dash.
Definitely in training I can go in. I can just like.
Usually the direction that beats their dash is just forward dash, because the idea is you try to dash to where they used to be, so they're usually in front of you. That's why people always say do forward dash attack, don't do side dash attack. So
Yeah.
if you do a forward dash attack, you'll tend to see how that kind of hits him as he's going away.
Yeah.
If you just go sideways like this, then he's the one who has the correct direction. He's probably the one who's going to beat you.
Yeah, I was like so used to doing the side attacks from bad habits from years ago, but
Okay, anyway, so that's just the starter. Okay, so now here's some more useful stuff for Vogel to learn. Let's see. We're both gonna use Temjin this match. Me and Vogel both use Temjin.
Oh, okay. So.
Yeah, and Vogel, yeah, don't move, don't do anything. This is just like a test, like training mode. Vogel just stand there, do nothing.
Okay, no problem.
So
like we're fixing the matches.
This is Temjin specific stuff, kind of, or it's specific to Temjin and A farm, kind of. It applies to everyone, kind of, but it applies to Fan the least. So when you do a dash attack, there's like a maximum angle that you can turn, right? I don't know, Vogel. This is what I was telling Vogel before, but I don't know if how well he realizes it. So I turned him facing the wrong way. Let's see. What is no? Yeah, just face me.
Okay.
Oops, sorry. Just face me and just watch. So if you face the wrong way like this and do a dash attack, you can kind of see the angle that it can turn. Oops. I mean, it cannot turn 180 degrees. You only can turn like 90 degrees or something, right? My shot.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the important thing to know. You need to know what is the angle your guy's attack can go. Because if when you try to, the thing where I was trying to do in the previous match, where you try to dash, behind someone and shoot them in the back, get into their vector, you have to make sure that you can turn enough. Like Feiyan has unlimited turning, so it wasn't an issue with Feiyan. But if you're using another Temjin, it's not going to work if so they have to be kind of dashing sideways. If they go diagonal, that's why Temjin tries to go diagonally against himself. Because if Temjin goes diagonally and the other guy tries to go behind, it's not going to be able to turn enough. That's why Temjin and A farm, they just keep doing diagonal dashes because that's safe. You cannot get shot in the back when you do that. It depends. Usually you cannot because the turning is limited. Anyway, the important thing is just know that the turning is limited. So okay, so it's about 90 degrees to like a little bit more. It's about 90 degrees for the first shot and like maybe like 120 degrees for the second shot. Here's the other weird thing. The weird thing is that I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing Vogel knew that. You knew that already, right? There's a limitation to how much you can turn.
Oh, just about. I'm not sure how much it is.
Right, but there's some limit, right? It's like probably 90 degrees or something.
Yeah, about. Just a feeling.
Okay, so I mean it's like 90 for the first shot, 120 for the second, maybe roughly. I don't know. So that's why you go diagonally, because diagonally, it's too much angle. It'd be like you need 135 degrees. You cannot make it. Okay, but here's something. I don't know if Vogel knows about this. Let's see. I'll show you something. Let's see. Oh, I did it wrong.
Time to.
Okay, we got it. Oh, okay.
Just keep this doing. Oh, yeah. So I mentioned before that actually, that angle that you can turn, that 90 degrees is the most you can turn. There's actually you might turn less depending on when you shoot. I don't know if Vogel knew about this. I think he should. I think it's basic, but maybe he didn't from what I said before. Because he just stand there.
Okay.
So I'll try to turn less. The stage isn't so good, but okay. Yeah. Did you see that one? Did it look different? Like, did I look like I didn't turn as much?
Mm.
Let me look at it. I'm looking at the replay. You can't really tell. Okay, it's hard to tell.
Let me check.
Yeah, the stage is kind of junk. I know. Come over here, Vogel. I have more room. You can see more.
Come
where I am.
Okay. So.
Yeah, just come stand here and no, stand where I am now. Come stand here.
Okay.
Okay, just stand there and just look at whatever I do. So I'm trying to reduce the angle at which I turn. Actually, you might also notice something weird. You might notice that I only shot one shot instead of two shots. I don't know if you know about that. Like I only shot one shot there, right? Instead of the two from forward dash right weapon.
Yeah, sometimes it will have only one shot. What's going on?
Right. So, do you know how that works?
No, no, of course not.
Okay, yes, I'm gonna explain how it works now. Actually, until just this morning, I didn't know you could only shoot one shot. I thought it was always two shots, but apparently you can make one shot too. I knew the reason. I just didn't know you could make it down to one shot.
But
okay,
what?
So come stand in the corner. Come stand here again so you can see better.
So,
okay.
What's the advantage of doing one shot?
Nothing. It's just bad. You just want to avoid it. So,
just come out
so you want to, whatever I was doing the other match, you want to have as much rotation as possible, and you want to have two shots with the most rotation. The worst thing, but I'm just saying that if you do it wrong, you will either have less rotation, and then if you do it super wrong, you'll get like only one shot instead of two shots.
Okay.
It's like super terrible.
Don't do this.
So when either I get one shot or two shots, but you might notice that I also can reduce the amount of my rotation. Like sometimes like the first shot has less angle than the 90 degrees I can get. I mean, it can go down to 0 basically. It can go down to just no rotation at all.
No.
I don't know how I'm doing it. I cannot really tell, but anyway, you can get it down to 0 degrees rotation for the first shot.
Oh. I don't know how to do that.
I guess you could make some technique out of that, but in general, that's just bad. You just want to avoid it. But you have to learn, like, so you have to figure out like what causes this and how to avoid it.
Okay. So
Okay, so yeah, Vogel again, just
Okay.
Feels like I'm just emceeing this.
Okay, here's a nice, perfect stage. Okay, I'm gonna try and just do the crappiest forward dash right fence I can. So maybe let's move over here a little bit so we don't get that hill and not in our face. Okay. Let's see, where are you? Okay, I'm gonna face this way. That was just one shot, a crappy one, right? So it has to do with the timing of. No, it's just one shot.
It's weird.
Okay, that's two shots. I don't know how bad. Let's see. I'm trying to watch the replay and see how bad my angle is. But anyway, you can get it down to like 0 degrees for the first one if you time it perfectly.
Okay. Okay, this is about 90 degrees.
But normally it can go up to 90 degrees and as little as 0 degrees.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So how do you do the one shot only forward dash?
Okay, so this is how it's the same thing. So the thing is like, how do you control that angle that you can turn, and avoid that one shot crappy one? So all it is it depends when you press the trigger in your dash. So if you dash attack and you shoot right away, as soon as you can, like you just dash and shoot right away, then you always get the maximum 90 degrees turning.
Okay.
But if you don't attack right away, if you wait a little bit and then attack a little bit later, then the angle will shrink.
Oh, okay.
The angle of your turning will become less, and it will become less based on the amount of your waiting. So if you wait too long, it will become down to 0 degrees, and then if you wait even longer, your first shot will just completely get erased, and you just have only one shot.
I see. Okay, I see.
So And the amount, this waiting time is very short. It's only like maybe like half a second. You know, so you dash and then you don't press the trigger right away, but you wait like half a second and then press the trigger, and then you'll have a bad rotation and maybe only one shot. So the reason I'm telling you this is because you need to avoid it, right? You need to know that when you attack with Temjin, dash attack, you have to attack right away. If you don't attack right away, you know, you will have less rotation, and you'll be, you know, maybe that's why you cannot hit the other guy, because you didn't attack right away.
Okay, I see.
So it's important to know this to avoid it. You know, you have to attack. You have to press the trigger right away with Temjin, or you'll have less rotation.
Okay, I see.
So you'll notice that when you have less rotation, okay, wait, join in again, Bogo.
Okay.
We'll just keep practicing this. You'll notice that if you don't attack right away,
Yes.
what happens is that the animation for you to raise up your sword and shoot becomes smaller and smaller. It shrinks. It gets cut off at the beginning.
Okay, I see.
So that's why you lose rotation, because the first frames of your raising your sword or raising your gun, it drops, and so it will shoot faster, but you will have less rotation, and then maybe even on one shot if you terrible enough timing.
Okay.
But again, the amount you wait is only like half a second, and so I guess you can try it. Just try and see if you can make, you know, worse rotation in one shot. I'll just watch you and you can.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I'll just watch you. You do it this time. Just dash. You can try. You can do either a slow or a fast dash, but I recommend just fast dash. Just do straight forward, and go to the fast dash.
Forward. Okay.
You know, fast dash is press turbo, then press the direction, right? And then, but you don't attack right away. Yeah, wait a little bit and then press the trigger. Okay, so what happened there is you actually got the full rotation there. Again, so if you wait too long, the amount of time to wait is like half a second. If you wait like maybe, say you wait like 0.51 seconds, then you suddenly get, okay, so that was a bad one. I could tell that was like I don't know if you could tell, but I could tell that your shot came out quicker and you lost your rotation angle on that one.
Yeah, the first one is almost no angle.
Right. So if you wait, if you wait like half a second, and if you wait like half a second, you know, maybe half a second, you might have the minimum angle. But if you wait 0.51 seconds, your full angle comes back. So there's like an invisible, there's a weird invisible cycle that you cannot you cannot see it. You just have to know it in your mind.
Okay.
You know, I don't know what it's based on, but you know, inside your robot, he has like a little like a little clock or something, a little clock that tells him when it's ready time to shoot and when he cannot shoot. So
okay. Yeah.
So the only thing you can do reliably is to shoot right away. At least if you shoot right away, then you know you get the full rotation, and if you don't shoot right away, you just have to, like, it's just like a gamble. You don't know what's gonna happen. Like, you might shoot one shot, or you might have less rotation, or if you're lucky, you might get the full rotation again. But you don't really know what it is if you don't shoot right away. So that's just one piece of advice that, you know, I have for Temjin players is Temjin and A-Farm players, you need to attack right away. Otherwise, you just get a bad rotation and maybe like one shot only.
Okay. Oh, but I still don't know how.
So,
how will I do only one shot?
Yeah, just keep practice. Just keep trying. Well, let's just keep going, and you can practice this yourself too. But we should practice. You can practice it now. You just have to find the ideal, like, bad timing. You know, the worst possible timing to shoot. Press the trigger, and then one shot will come out.
Okay.
And there's more than one timing that works. Again, there's an invisible cycle, so you just have to get the feeling of what the invisible cycle is and push the trigger at the worst possible time.
Right.
One of the worst possible times. It's probably like 5 times where it'll shoot like one shot. Oh shoot, what's going on? Who's this? Oh, it's Vixen still.
Because you didn't mention the numbers, and I was like waiting for an opportunity to say it, but there wasn't. So whatever.
Okay, I guess Robo can watch me try it then. I'll explain something else too. So that invisible cycle, I suspect it's the same cycle as when you, like, you know how you dash and you can jump, but it doesn't jump right away. There's like certain points where you can jump.
Yeah.
There's like a lag, right?
And
Press
the,
the-
yeah, when you do a jumping cancel, should I call it? And
Yeah.
there will be a little delay before you really jump up.
Right. There's a lag before you can jump up. So this lag, I suspect that these jump up points, like when you do a full dash, I don't know how many points you can jump at, but there's probably like maybe like 5 or 6, times you can jump.
Mhm.
And if you press before then, there's a certain point in your dash where it'll wait to the next opportunity to jump, and then it will jump. Whatever the next time that you can jump is.
Okay.
So as you dash, maybe there's like maybe I can dash jump, or like see jump. You see how I'm saying every time I say jump, that's like where your guy might jump if you try to jump.
Okay.
But you cannot just jump whenever you want. You have to wait until you're at the right, one of the spots of jumping. So let's see, dash, jump. So I think that cycle is the same stupid cycle that causes your shot to become 1 shot or 2 shots.
No, okay.
Whatever that dumb invisible cycle is. I don't know why it's there, but that's how it works.
Jump.
See? Okay, I'll just chop Mexico and then we'll go back. Then we'll can practice making
Dead?
those shots.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I've lived a long life.
But by the way, this is just a fan too, but I'll explain the fans version later. Next. The fans version is coming next.
Okay. I mean, I've probably done that a few times myself, like actually just waiting too long to attack.
Well-
but she only does.
Well, the
She
thing
only
is,
does one
fan is different. Oh.
She only does one. She only
that?
does 1 shot. No.
Well, it depends what attack. No, the forward dash right weapon shoots 4 times. Forward dash left weapon shoots 2 times. Forward dash center weapon shoots 1 time. But see, Faye's different than Temjin. She has unlimited rotation anyway. We'll get to her later. So Faye has a different. This affects Faye differently. So for Temjin,
No, go ahead.
no, that's fine. What were you gonna say? But just
I was
practice
just-
it.
I was just gonna joke that I'm being beckoned back to dash attacks after I mostly weaned off them.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. This is a way to improve your dash attack actually. But it's really advanced. Only me and Izuko does this technique. The one I'm gonna show you coming up.
Yeah. I probably won't
Okay,
be ready to learn it yet. Like, I've still got
I've already
basics.
explained it to you. I've written it in the chat already, but then you'll see it like how it works. Okay, so Volo, just practice doing the the 1 shot forward dash attack or whatever.
Okay. So I just try to shoot as fast as I can.
No, you want. Oh, okay, there you did it. That was
There
1
you go.
shot.
That's 1 shot. But I saw
Yeah,
2
that was
shots.
1 shot.
But I saw 2 shots.
Oh, maybe you did 2. I thought it was 1. Just keep trying. I mean, you can.
It looked
again,
like
so.
1 from Porcupine's perspective.
Okay.
That was definitely 2.
So anyway, but you don't want to do the 1 shot, right? It's just when you're practicing it to learn how to do it, but you want to avoid it. So again, you just have to. All you do is you just dash attack and you shoot, but you don't shoot right away, and you just shoot at a bad time.
Yeah.
Whatever, you just press the trigger at whatever a bad time, whatever it happens to be that bad time.
So
I think you're still shooting too early. Dash.
It's hard to time.
Oh.
Okay, there you did it.
okay,
Oh,
let's
there you go, there you
let's
go,
1
yeah.
shot. That's a
Yeah.
very bad timing.
Yeah, that's very very bad timing. I mean, the very unlucky timing rather.
Yes.
You did it again.
That's a very bad
And
timing.
then again, there's more than 1 time where you could get it. So you could dash like a real long time. Try to dash longer. And yeah, okay, you got it again. But there's more than 1 bad timing where that could happen. There's probably like 5 bad timings where that could happen. So as long as you don't shoot right away, you take the risk that will happen.
It's a glitch.
I'm just watching this from Porcupine's perspective, and it just looks really funny. Like, it's like he's like Father Temjin is teaching his child Temjin how to ride a bike or something.
Oh, the window is very
That's good
little.
that you practice. No, that's good because you want to see that there's more than one timing for it, right? So keep trying.
Yeah. Okay.
So far, you've only got you've only gotten that one timing, but then if you dash real long and shoot, that could happen again.
Yes.
So although at that point it's just kind of like it's just kind of luck already because you don't know. I mean, no one can keep the invisible cycle in their mind for that long.
Yeah.
Like, you might keep the invisible cycle for one cycle, but after that you don't know. You just lose track.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So
Enter 2 players.
So is
Enter 2 players
Fika's
countdown.
turn now?
Nah, I think it's still you.
Well, me and Vogel still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just until told otherwise, just keep hitting 2 player or changing sides if you want to match different colors.
Okay.
I'll just be A farm, but I mean, the technique applies the same to A farm, so you can get rid of exact same with A farm. You can get a terrible rotation, or you can lose the first shot. So, but you Vogel just practice. I just chose A farm, but you can practice. Just try that same glitch again, but try to dash longer and shoot. Like don't shoot right away. Dash until maybe like a longer time until your dash is getting closer to ending, and then shoot. See if you can find some other timing that has bad result.
Okay, I have to differ distance.
Yeah, good. Okay, a little bit too long. Yeah, a little bit way too long, and the whole thing expired. But there's more than one time where it could be bad. Yeah, good. That's what I want. Okay, but that one you got perfect. That one you got lucky and you got good rotation, but you could have got unlucky and got a bad one. So just try again.
I don't.
And that was kind of in between. But in general, you'll get in between. Most of the time you'll have like not quite 90 degrees. You'll just have some, mediocre result. Okay, see there, that was like terrible, right? You dashed real long and you shot, and then one shot came out.
Yeah, one shot out. Yeah, that's one shot.
Okay. So we finished this training. I mean, kind of. So,
Okay.
but let's see. What should I explain? So, and so you have 2 options. One is if you can become a master of the invisible clock, then you can just dash and shoot whenever you want because you always know when to press the trigger if you're some master. But most people is not a master, right? Well, you can kind of sense that you can get the timing. So I think the Shura players, they probably, some of them do try to time it. They do know the timing to get a good result. But most people, you cannot guarantee a good result if you don't attack right away. So what this means is that in practice, a Temjin and A farm player, they just have to attack as soon as you dash. Because you don't want to you don't want to have the possibility of a bad shot, right? And waste your shot.
Yeah.
So you always just attack right away when you dash.
Yes.
So in turn, what becomes important is the 2 kinds of dash. The fast and the slow dash, right?
Yes.
Because if you do the slow dash, you can move forward. You can move a greater distance before you attack.
Oh, slow dash. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why sometimes I do slow dash on purpose. Because you want to go farther, and then you still can shoot. You still get the good rotation.
Oh, okay. I see. I finally understand the difference of fast and slow. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes I will. Sometimes I feel that if the timing is not right, I will delay it until the time that I decide to shoot.
Right.
Okay. So Fika's turn now.
Enter your players.
Let's do one more match with me and Vogel, and then we'll switch one more.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry for my swallowing sounds. I'm drinking water.
So remember how at the beginning of today we were doing that? I was explaining you try to vector them and punish them by dash attacking after them.
Mm-hmm.
So if you try to do that with Temjin, usually I do a slow dash because you want to go farther, to get behind. So if Vogel does side dash, I try to get behind him, and I do a slow dash there, so I have a better distance I can travel. Let's see, wait for.
Yeah, I gotta work the slow dashes back into my repertoire. Like I trained myself off them, but No, I'm fighting.
No,
on
no,
my
no.
head
This is
when
not
use
for
this.
fan. This is not for fan. This is
Oh,
only for
okay.
Temjin. Don't
Okay.
do them. Fan, if you can, I would always do fast. With fan, I would always do
Okay.
fast. No reason for slow. But for Temjin, there is a reason for the slow if you're trying to go after them. So I go this way, then you would try to do a slow dash and punish me. You know, so if I do like side dash right weapon or something, or side dash bomb or whatever, I'll just do side dash center weapon because it's not very damaging. You know, and you want to punish me, then you will do a slow dash forward dash right weapon
yes.
because then you can go a greater distance, right?
Yeah, right.
And punish.
Yeah, right.
But then if you're trying to be the attacker, you know, if you're just trying to, if the other guy's just standing around like you are now, then you want to do a fast dash, right? Then you don't want to take a long time. You just want to attack as quick as you can.
Yeah.
So that's kind of one reason to, you know, that's one way to choose which dash you want.
Yeah, I think most of the top players are using mostly faster dashes. If I didn't.
Right. That's not, it's difficult, but that's what you should do. But then I'm just saying, now that you know, there is a reason for the slow dash, especially if the other guy is attacking and you want to punish him.
Yeah.
you will choose a slow dash.
Okay.
Deliberately.
Okay, I see the point.
Anyway, the other main thing you learned today is just that you now know there's a warning that don't dash and then just attack whenever you feel like it, because then you might just get a stupid dash. You know, you probably didn't realize before now that your dash attack is not working. You know, sometimes, right? Like sometimes you're just shooting and it's just wasting your shot. You don't attack right away.
Okay.
You still need to, you still might need to dash forward and wait a little bit to attack, but then you just have to know that you're taking a risk that you're wasting your shot if you do that with Temjin.
Okay. Okay, I see. I will try to.
Okay.
To remember.
Well, actually, let's do one more. Let's do one more with Temjin. One more, two Temjins. I'll explain one last thing.
Okay.
So this phenomena applies to your dashing right weapon and your dashing center weapon, but it does not apply to dashing left weapon. This is global for every character.
Okay.
So that's another thing you can do. You can choose if you want to dash and you don't want to attack right away, you can use your left weapon. Because left weapon is not affected by this bug, only center weapon and right weapon is affected. So I can show you my center weapon. The center weapon usually center weapon turns almost 180 degrees.
Oh.
Right? I can almost usually it does by default if I attack right away. But if I again if I use that bug.
No wonder
I
saw.
use that bug.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, some people do it for that purpose.
Yes. I saw some of the top players will use center weapon to rotating during a dash. I don't know why they do that.
But again, if you have that,
now I see.
But again, yeah. But if you have the bad timing, you'll have less angle. It's the same problem. Let me try to get the bad. See,
Oh,
okay, you see that bad one? I did a bad one there. It didn't turn as much.
Okay.
Oh, no, that was a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, see, so center weapon has that same trouble too.
Whoa.
Yeah, if you have bad timing.
Yeah, a little better timing is really something.
But left weapon is always, no matter what, it will always have the full turning. So left weapon is the one thing that will always.
Okay.
For Temjin, it can turn, it can turn 180 degrees, and it will always turn 180 degrees no matter when you press the trigger.
Oh.
So that's one thing to know. But
So,
of course, with Temjin, your dashing left weapon doesn't, it's a bomb. It doesn't go anywhere. So, it's a limitation. You cannot. Your bomb is not always useful, but no matter what, your bomb will always go 180 degrees. And for any character, whatever your left weapon is, the left weapon will always turn fully.
Yeah, that will be.
I guess it's a glitch.
Yeah, so almost a 100-degree rotation of throwing bomb will make a very effective defensive measure.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is almost 100, 180.
No, it will always turn 180 no matter what with the bomb. It should always turn 180. It's just completely unaffected by that bug. It doesn't, whatever reason, it doesn't work on left weapon.
Okay.
Okay, so now me and Vixico.
Okay.
Alright. Does it matter who, or should I use fan?
Yeah, use fan, I guess. So we're gonna discuss the exact same phenomena, but it's just that it affects fan differently because she's different. So. So out of all the VRs, Temjin, you know, he attacks the fastest during his dash attack. You know, he raises up his sword really fast, but the trade-off is that he has bad rotation. So Fein is the opposite of Temjin. Her dash attack comes up the slowest. When you press the trigger, it takes forever for her to shoot, right? I mean, we all know this as a Fein player.
Yeah.
You dash, and you press the trigger, and it doesn't come out right away. You just kind of like stand there, and then it shoots like 2 seconds later.
Yeah.
So because of that, the weakness is that now you're slow and the other guy has time to do stuff. But the advantage is that no matter what, Fein will always has enough rotation to face them. There's no way she will not have, you know, Temjin has that 90-degree limitation. Fein can turn like 720 degrees if she has to. That's completely not an issue with her. She can spin around as much as she wants. So,
Like
you know,
do the attack at the very end. Oh yeah, that is too. I just thought it was one shot, but it does come out twice.
So with Temjin, the goal was to attack right away so that you get, you know, your shot, you get the full animation, and he has the most rotation. For Feiyan, your goal is actually kind of the opposite. You actually want to attack later, because then you chop off your useless animation and you will attack faster. And then even if you lose rotation, you don't care because you have enough anyway.
Okay.
So you see what I'm saying? You try to do the opposite of what Temjin does. If you dash and you attack right away, you're kind of wasting your time because you didn't have to. Well, that's a nice one. You did it there. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. You could do it either way. It's not a big deal. But one thing that's interesting is that if you dash attack with Feiyan, have you noticed there's like a little twitch you do? Like I'll just do the twitch. You see, as soon as you press the trigger, your Feiyan will twitch, right? And you can see that twitch, and you can know what she's gonna. You can know if she pressed the trigger or not if you're a good player.
Let's see. Are you recording this from Porcupine's perspective, just so I can't really discern it?
Okay, stand here. Just try and dash and shoot dash attack and see if you can see that twitch.
Oh yeah, it's like a spasm almost.
Yeah, it's like a spasm.
Yeah.
Just keep doing it. Try with different attacks. Try right weapon, center weapon. And you see how there's like a weird spasm, and the other guy can see that, and they can say, "Oh, I see Feiyan push the trigger, and now I'm gonna like jump or something and dodge it." So you don't like giving this. Yeah.
Okay, so
I was gonna just ask if you could show that from the other perspective too.
Okay.
I mean, if I could try to keep you in view so I can see what it looks like from the other perspective.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. So okay, I'll watch you, and you just try to dash, and I'll try to watch and see if you're just here.
okay, I'm in.
Okay. So yeah, I saw your twitch there. Yeah.
I'm in fixed view
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I can see your twitch.
So I guess the thing is, I am not yet able to discern it in an opponent. Did you try doing it, Porcupine? So I could just see. Oh, I saw it. I saw it.
Oops, wait, hold on. That one didn't twitch. I'll explain
Yeah,
why in a
no, it
moment. I
didn't.
didn't twitch there.
Okay.
Okay, that one twitched.
Okay, I didn't see it that time, but I'll play it slower later.
Okay.
Oops.
Let's see.
Obstacle.
Yeah, I'll try and I'll twitch this time. Yeah, so that should have twitched. Okay, so now what you can do is you can erase that twitch by using the same thing that we're doing with Vogel. All your goal is to erase. Your goal is to cut off your animation and get less rotation. So Temjin wants to get more rotation, but Feiyan wants to get less rotation because she has enough anyway. So if you do dashing right weapon or center weapon with Feiyan, you can actually erase that twitch.
Okay.
And all you do is you just don't attack right away. You just wait a little bit, just like how Temjin waited a little bit to press the trigger.
Oh.
If you wait a little bit, the twitch will go away.
Okay, so let me first try a normal one with the twitch. Where she kind of like turns to like right. So.
Oh, also remember that the bug doesn't affect left weapon. So if you use left dash and left weapon, okay, there. Okay, you did a really nice one there. I saw right there. You did a dash and right weapon, and you did not twitch.
You know, I think I actually do wait pretty late when I dashes to attack, because I'm usually like, oh crap, I've dashed.
You do want to attack. You don't want to wait deliberately in general, because you don't want to make your attack come out slower. So if you do a dash attack, left weapon, never wait with dash attack left weapon. You always want to press it right away, because you want it to be shooting as fast as possible, and you cannot get rid of the twitch anyway. But if you do dash attack right weapon or center weapon, you can wait, because if you wait, it'll just get rid of that twitch, and you'll still shoot the same. You still end up shooting at the same time.
Okay, so this one I press it right away.
Never wait with dash attack left weapon, but you do wait with right weapon and center weapon. But you have to know like what is the timing to wait. If you wait too long, then you'll twitch again. Just like how with Temjin there was an invisible cycle, Fein has the same invisible cycle. So you dash attack, you dash, and then you wait like maybe half a second, and then you press the trigger, and that will get rid of the twitch, and that will, yeah, kind of, you did it there. I mean, if you don't do it perfectly, you'll see a small twitch, but it'll be like smaller twitch.
Sorry, but
can you just do it one more time? So
yeah,
okay.
I just want to ask.
With twitch or without?
Yeah, I just want to understand what will that twitch bring to Fein.
I think it just signals.
Yeah,
it just signals to the opponent that there's an attack coming.
Oh, okay. So it will not affect your rotation or your shooting, right?
It does. It does. Same effect. It will just like how Temjin glitch. It will make him shoot quicker, and then have less rotation. It will make Fein also shoot quicker. You know, the beginning of her animation will get cut off, and she'll have less rotation. But the thing is with Fein, she has so much rotation. She doesn't care. Fein can turn 360 degrees if she wants to.
Yeah.
So she wants to. Her goal is the opposite of Temjin. She wants to cut it off, so that you cannot see what she's doing. It's just like a hiding of what you're doing.
But I don't really see the shortening of shooting time in Fein if Fein is
right. Well, it's still very long.
Yes.
It will only shorten a little bit. It cannot shorten down to like Temjin. It can only shorten a little bit.
Oh, okay, I see. So it just.
It will only shorten. Her delay is like 2 seconds to shoot.
Oh, okay.
You can only delay like maybe half a second of the 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, so you cannot delay it down to like Temjin, but you can at least make it so the twitch goes away is the main thing. The main thing is to make the twitch go away.
Okay, I understand.
Okay. So I'll try to do one without the twitch. Let's see, no twitch. Yeah, see that one had no twitch.
Yeah. And the one that has the twitch.
That also has no twitch. Okay, down to the one with the twitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah. Regardless of which one I do, right? Regardless of whether you do the Twitch or not Twitch version, it will end up shooting at the same time. Actually, the shot is not any faster. But why do you want to let them see that you press the trigger? You don't want them to know that, right? So that's why you hide it. So actually, there's one more reason that it's helpful. You know that Twitch, it actually like not only is it visible, but it's real. Like it can make you get hit. So you know how Temjin and Raiden, their crouching right weapon, you have to dash under it, right? So if you make that twitch and they shoot crouching right weapon, you will get shot. That's why you have to erase.
Okay, because she's going back up to normal height.
Yeah, if physically actually moves up and she will get shot. I actually didn't know this until this year, that Twitch can actually make you get hit.
Oh. Man, that's just so complex. I mean, it's cool. Just like there's just so much I wouldn't have thought about.
These are all bugs, but they're not supposed to be this way, but that's just how the game is, so.
Trying to do that.
So yeah, so I call this technique I mean, I have my own name for this technique because no one does it except me and Izuko anyway, but I just call it shot masking because that's all it really does, right? It just takes away the twitch. So I call it like, it's a dash attack, you're a shot masking. It just masks it so you can't see the twitch. But it doesn't really make you any attack faster or slower. Although you do attack faster compared to when you press the trigger, but you still end up attacking at the same time, regardless if you twitch or not. So, and you might as well do it. You might as well just erase your twitch if you're not lazy. But most of the time, me and Izuko are lazy, and you see us twitching all the time when we don't have to. But if we are not being lazy, we would take away the twitch.
Sure.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, no twitch there. Like, and just remember, don't do that with left weapon because it doesn't work.
Right, yeah.
Left weapon, just shoot right away. You don't want to waste your time. But with right weapon, center weapon and right weapon, you have that. You can wait.
Honestly, I was actually trying to do it fast then because I think like usually by the usually I think by the time if I dash attack, usually by the time I dash attack, it's more like I'm like, well, you know, too late, might as well. It's like I'm already dashing, might as well attack, you know, or I need that, or I want the rotation. It's not like I'm.
One thing that's good is, like, you know how I told Vogo, Tenjin player should not attack if he should try to attack only at the beginning of his dash because then he gets, you know, he knows he'll get the good rotation. Fei Yen, she doesn't care, so even though it takes forever for her to dash attack to come out, there's no reason. I mean, you can still dash it. You can still like dash and then attack like way later. You know, you'll still your attack will still be good, whereas Temjin's attack won't be so good. Yeah, so that's one advantage of Fei Yen. She can dash into a long dash and still attack later on, and the attack is still gonna be useful. But Temjin kind of wants to avoid doing that. He does not want to dash for a long time and then attack, because then, well, he has to sometimes. But if he can avoid it, Temjin will try to avoid it.
I wonder how this works with Viper.
Viper,
I guess I'd have to like
pretty
try.
much same deal as Temjin, but Viper has more rotation to begin with. So,
let's attack right
the
away.
the extreme characters are Temjin and Fei Yen, or Temjin A farm. A farm is the same as Temjin. So those are the characters where it matters the most. The other characters are kind of in between. So.
Did we pick a? I should have paused that. Sorry.
I don't know. You can play as Vogo or whoever, or just practice with Vogo. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be me. Up to you. It's just, I mean, I think Vixco just wants to practice. I don't know. Well, I don't know what you can. I didn't have anything. You can just fight or whatever. You do whatever you want to do. I don't know.
I mean, overall, crouching right weapon, but I don't. But I think if you just do crouching right weapon, then it's like I can sort of like I'll know it's coming, but it's like, so I guess just fight normally and try to do it at like random intervals to surprise me, so I have to react.
Well, Vogo uses crouching right weapon well, so if he just fights normally, it'll be like a good Temjin. You don't have to tell him to do that. He'll do it naturally.
Okay.
He's not a spammer, but he does it to crack them out.
We're just dashing now. Yeah, it's like no. Like backward dashes tend to be a bad habit. Bad habit I can't quite shake. Yeah,
you're fighting good now because now you've learned all these new styles and everything's going good.
God.
Oh, that does remind me that, you know how I said that four dash attacks are usually the best, right? You don't want to go side dash. You want to go forward dash.
Yeah.
Really, what it really is you want to go toward them. Usually, not sideways. So, if he's to the side of you, then yeah, you would want to do a side dash attack. You know, if Vogo's off the screen to your right, then you do a right dash attack.
Actually, why don't we practice like the dash attack thing where it's like you move somewhere and I'll try to go to where you were.
Yeah, right. Okay.
That was a nice guard. That was a nice guard. I just did.
We'll just keep doing dash. Just keep doing like side dash attack or something, Vogo. That way, Vixco can practice countering. Yeah, or just Yeah, or side or diagonal, or just keep doing dash attacks, especially a lot of side.
Not the best stage for that.
You can do some forward and some diagonal too, but yeah, especially side.
Okay.
So you don't have to.
Okay, so
the line
might have
doesn't have to be perfect, but that was right. You know, as long as you dash after them and the line is decent, you'll tend to punish them.
Okay,
Yeah,
like
so
that's yeah.
Yeah, so that's good. Although you kind of have to dash almost at the same time as them with Fan because her dash attack is so much slower, so you kind of gotta predict. Whereas if you're another Temjin, you don't have to predict. You can kind of like react, see that they're doing a dash attack, and you try to go behind them and shoot them. And you kind of have to just predict and just yeah, that's perfect. So yeah, that's perfect. So it's a little bit slow, but that's not your fault. That's just Fan's fault that her dash attack is so slow. So your line is right. It's just that he's recovering. So the one thing you can do is
actually pretty no.
Dashing left weapon and dashing right weapon comes out quicker than dashing center weapon. So you know that's one thing you can do. If you find that your dashing center weapon is too slow to punish them, then you switch to one of the other ones.
Yeah, I tend not to do the dashing center that much anymore. Like it used to be pretty much what I did the whole time, but
right. Well, that's better. So that's how you should be playing the way you're doing now.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's better that I wean myself off it because most of the time it's like slow and isn't gonna hit.
Yeah. So with Fan, you gotta do a prediction. You've got to dash attack slightly before their dash attack, but still it works pretty good though with her, and you don't have to worry about the rotation angle like how a Temjin player does.
I'm gonna try this with Viper.
It works good with him. Yeah, him and Dorcas. That's why I was using Dorcas earlier. They function well like this too. Does not work so good with Belgdor, Valvespel, and Raiden. Anybody else, it works pretty good.
Me. It's me.
Okay, I'm actually shoot him pretty slow. One thing I was struggling with, or not, I guess I shouldn't say struggling. I mean, learning with Viper is like, oh yeah, the charge times are totally different than what I'm used to. So it's like sometimes I think I can land a certain attack. And I'm like, wait, no, it's empty.
And I mean that's just like, I mean, even I don't use them either. So yeah, you'll get it eventually. It's not a important thing. I mean
it's just the feeling. I guess you just get used to the feeling and you learn to meet out to kind of ration out the attacks better. Oh, that was a good one. Except when I hit the... I'm not sure if that dashing right weapon is really that good for Viper, though. It seems like his standing is right weapon is good, or like walking right weapon, but then... And his like crouching, it's like... I guess that can be good, but it's not.
It's not that bad. His dashing right weapon is okay, but you have the right idea. His dashing left weapon and center weapon is more stronger. That's what people will use more often.
Like I feel like you probably want to use the right one more in between the big attacks to just kind of.
Yeah, when you don't have enough energy. Yeah, in comparison, Viper's attacks are better. His left weapon and center weapon are much stronger and generally better, but they take longer to recharge, which is fair. So
yeah,
you cannot just Fan. You can shoot more of them. They're not that good though.
Actually, do you want to try practicing guarding against the SLC dive that I've seen? Honestly, I can't even hit like to get this damn thing to land, but well, sometimes I do. But at what point do you need to like hit guard to block it? Kind of.
Okay, you be Fan, I'll be Viper.
Okay.
So the main thing is when you just usually with the SLC you just either jump or jump cancel. Oh, actually, let's practice one. Let's practice something. Let's see. Okay.
I think it's Izuku once did like a guard against it that was like really cool.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. So let's see. Jump cancels. So you know how they work. You jump up, you cancel, and there's a freeze right when you come down. But when you're within close combat range, you can cancel that freeze into a guard.
Okay, so you have to jump first and then. Okay, I see.
Right, and then you get rid of that freeze, so it instantly guards. So to get that though, you have to make sure you hold guard as you drop down. If you tap guard and drop down, it'll be normal.
Yeah, I got it.
Tap guard. Yeah.
Okay, let me try just tapping. Yeah, that was slower.
No. It should look like this. It should look like a jump cancel. Just jump, cancel, but don't hold the stick inward.
Okay.
Yeah, something. I mean, yeah, I guess so, kind of. So if you're not really canceling, yeah, okay, you did it perfectly. So, right. So and if you don't hold guard, you'll get a normal freeze, and it's too late to hold guard once you touch the ground. So actually, you should hold guard. You should hold count. I'm telling you what not to do. You should hold it, so you get a free guard.
Okay. That's just for close combat, though. So yeah. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so another reason that's good is you don't have to worry about that freeze when the SOC comes, because you'll know that he'll be close, so you'll get that free guard. You don't have to worry that you'll land too early and get hit by the SOC. You know, you land and you instantly guard. So when you see someone SOC you, all you do is you jump and you just cancel and you make sure you hold guard.
I wonder why. I guess I was too far away to go into the guard there.
Yeah, you're too far away. So you might feel worried that you might come down and freeze and get hit by the SOC, but it's very unlikely because once he's getting close to you, you'll get a free guard. So yeah, all you do is I'll do SOC. You just jump up and all you do is you jump up and you cancel and you go into a guard. That's how you avoid it.
Okay. Oh, that works.
And it's pretty lenient with the timing. If you have a really bad timing, you might get hit or something, but almost always you'll do it. It'll work.
Ah.
As long as you're early, as long as you're not fast enough.
Does that work with gliding ram too?
I'm not sure. I think so. But with the gliding ram, when it misses, he'll go across the screen.
Ah.
So, and then you want to shoot him. Gliding ram, you can just dodge it, right? It doesn't have that homing that SOC does, so you don't really have to jump over it. You can just like go sideways and he'll probably miss. Unless he does a zero ram. If he does a zero ram, then it's hard to dodge. But then if he does a normal gliding ram, as long as you dash sideways or move sideways, it should miss.
Okay. That's easier. Yeah, this is. I guess I'm jumping. I'm jumping too late. Probably that's what's happening.
Yeah, you're jumping too late.
Okay. There's another one. I'll slow it down. Try to study the animation so I can.
Well, you kind of have to guess. Even a good player, you cannot really react to the SOC because especially it's hard. It's too high in the air. You can't really see it. But I don't know. Let me jump in there and see if you can see me. So you can stand there. I don't know if you can see me.
I mean, I can. Like jump at the same time?
Oh no, I guess you do see me. Well, I mean, I guess you can react to it, but then most people have trouble reacting to it. You just guess. You guess and jump usually. It's not that easy to react to. It comes out quicker than you think. Especially if I'm right over you. Especially if I'm close to you to start with, it comes out almost instantly. Okay, I'll do it from right above you. You definitely do not have time to see it if he does it from right up in front of you. It hits pretty much instantly.
Yeah. So what would you? Wait, I mean, would you be able to do anything in that case, or are you just screwed?
You still can jump. You can always jump over it, even if he does it right in front of on top of your head. You can always jump over it. So you just have to be that. Only kind of like a bad Viper player will do it from really far away like this. So then you can see it and jump over it. They'll try to do it from close, so you don't have time. So yeah, good Viper player will always try to do it from right over your head, so you have to guess. And then if you guess wrong, they shoot you with the jumping homing beam instead, and then you jump up and you get shot in the head. So that's his mix-up. His mix-up is to jump over your head and shoot either homing beam or SLC, and you don't know which is coming, so you have to take a risk. It's not a perfect mix-up. There's some global counters, but it's kind of a good mix-up.
Okay, so that worked. But I just
And then
okay,
afterwards,
so
if you can,
the jump is.
yeah, the main thing is to dodge the SLC. But if you can, after he misses, you can try to like chop him or punish him with something. It's not that easy. It's easy.
Bye-bye.
People say it's easy. I mean,
Bye-bye.
it's not really. It's not actually not that easy to hit him. So if you can't do it, that's fine. But you can always try. After you dodge the SLC, you kind of get a. You might be able to get a free hit in.
Since I only like just tried to pick up Viper, it's like I do tend to do that from a long distance, and I'm still like I'm telegraphing the attacks because I don't, I haven't figured out how to like hide them yet. But that.
Okay, I don't have. I mean, there's a separate topic to test, but we don't have to do it right away. So you can play it vulgar or do whatever you want. If you have something else you want to try.
The other thing I could think is just continuing practicing the right weapon stuff. The crouching right weapon.
Wait.
Yeah, but just try to play normally instead of like just doing only that, so I can kind of see if I can force myself to react to it rather than just predict.
You definitely cannot react to that crouching right weapon unless you're like some kind of crazy superhuman. You have to just guess that it's coming. You have to just guess that it's gonna come, and you have to just
Okay.
I mean, you can react to the fact that you're within 250 meters. You can go, oh, I'm in danger, but you have to predict that he's gonna shoot it. The shooting of it is so fast that there's no normal human can see it. Like, start shooting and then dodge it.
Because that's what I thought is that I had to watch for the start of the crouch and then attack.
That is true. I do say that sometimes, but I think this attack is too fast. Looking at it now, it's too fast. It shoots right away. I don't think a normal person can see it. But like before I talk about like Raiden, you know how I look for Raiden's crouching laser and his laser, but his is a little bit slower. The startup is longer.
You can also just like watch his shoulders too. That's what I have to think was his best idea.
The main thing is the speed. Every attack has its own speed of coming out. Like you know how you shoot Vulcan left weapon, it takes forever to come out, right? It takes like 1 second or half a second with fan. So every attack has its own speed of shooting, and I think crouching right weapon is too fast. Same with Raiden's crouching right weapon is also too fast. You can't react.
Yeah, and it does that homing the second time. I can see what you're saying, sir.
He can, but it's just that it moves so slow. No, they don't bother. Anybody can do it just as good as Temjin, but the speed of it is just like turtle speed. It's so bad that like they think, oh, it's worthless. I'm just gonna do stationary one. That's the reason. He definitely can. He can always do it, but it's just so slow.
Yeah, like I think I said it before, but like trying to control Raiden is like it's like trying to push a boulder in a shopping cart. Like that's how it feels to me.
He's not that slow. I mean, he's fine. He's fast enough, but it's just certain attacks. Like the speed of when he's doing crouching attack is super slow. But in general, he's not that slow. But that particular here, I'll choose Raiden. You can see that's how slow it is.
I will go off of that then. Yeah, I just also like I've never had a. I've like always preferred faster, lighter characters in games. So it's like, so I don't even. It's like I almost like don't even know what to do with the tanky one when I play the, or I don't like it. I guess. So, but yeah, also I'm like I don't know what to do.
Like, his walking is decent. His dashing is not fast, but it's fast enough. But like his crouching weapon is just so slow. It's too slow. So they just don't bother with it. I don't know Volo, why don't you try shooting like right weapon at me? I wonder if I can dodge anything. No, just shoot standing right weapon. Just standing right. I wonder if I can dodge it. Yeah, I wonder if I can dodge it.
Volo, what were you doing to block the shots? Were you just Were you like attacking to neutralize it?
Huh? What's that?
What was Vogel doing to kind of neutralize the routing weapon?
It just has that 250 meters distance. I think it's just blowing up by
Oh,
itself.
okay.
It's just blowing up.
I see. I thought it was like frame perfect attacking.
Yeah. Okay, so it's so slow I can't even dodge that reliably, but it's get shot sometimes, right? You see what I mean? All you do is stand there shooting right weapon, like you get shot.
Round 2. Get ready.
Yeah.
I like the animation for it. So the animation where he's just sticking his leg out is pretty funny. Like, I guess I've just never seen that. Or I guess I didn't look at it from his perspective.
Vogel, why don't you try Vogel? Oh no, me and Vixico. I wonder if it can dodge Feien's, Feien's stuff. Let's try Feien.
The sliding right weapon or just standing?
Just
crouching?
all your attacks. Just shoot
Okay.
anyone. I'm just curious if my crouching Raiden's crouching weapon can dodge it.
Select your machine. An enemy acquired.
Okay, go like far away, but I mean like not too close, because I don't want to shoot you with the crouching weapon. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is good. Yeah, just shoot like, no, don't shoot that one. I'm sure it can't, because that attack is really good homing his crouching weapon. So I'm 100%. I'm quite sure it cannot dodge that. Even actually just actually try shoot crouching right weapon. I think even my normal walk cannot dodge it either. Yeah, see, it cannot. Even my normal walking is too slow. But everyone's like that, I think. That move has really good homing.
Best move.
So you can dash. Try shooting crouching weapon again. I wonder if I can dash and dodge it. I think
That's
so.
right. Hold on.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you can. Okay. I just shoot standing right, walking right weapon again. I'm gonna do this. See if it can dodge it. Oh, now I'm getting shot.
Oh.
It's too slow. At least it's not very reliable.
Round 2. Get ready.
Well, you can see my laser animation. The laser, well,
Yeah.
it's still pretty fast, but it's just that it's so threatening that I try to react to it. The crouching laser, the animation is real long, so you can see it.
Yeah. That is really slow. I guess usually when people do that to the crouching right weapon, I mean, it's like they try to catch me at a point where I'm running around and I don't have time to, or I'm not in view to see the start of it.
Yeah, you just kind of, it's hard. I have trouble dealing with Raiden's crouching weapon too. It's more annoying than Temjin's one. His is much harder to dodge. That's why you cannot walk in front of Raiden. You have to definitely be dashing or crouching. Even just like well, with Temjin, I told you you can do your own crouching left weapon to dodge the crouching right weapon of Temjin. But with Raiden, it doesn't really work as well. It still works, but it doesn't work as well. So with Raiden, you just kind of have to dash and get out of his. Don't stay in front of him.
And the walking isn't good enough, I guess.
No, it's not. You remember crouching weapon? You have to go under it, so you have to do a dash. You have to do and diagonal forward dash is usually the best. So that was too forward. That's why it didn't work. It wasn't the right direction.
Oops, that was aside. Actually, diagonal. I was nowhere in sight. So I guess it's also prediction.
Yeah, it's prediction. You definitely cannot react to this.
Ah.
You just have to predict it. Just assume it's gonna try it.
Ah. Ah.
Yeah, it's really hard. I mean, at least Temjin's it doesn't knock you down and does much less damage, so that's another thing. Okay, actually, let's do the final topic. Let's just move on to a different topic, then you guys can do whatever, then the training will be done. So I wanted to do one more. So me and Vogel again. Actually, or let's see. Actually, should it be me and Vogel or should it be me and
Locked into it now. I can do the next one.
Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. Okay, well, both these times. I just wanted to show the circle slashes again. I mean, this is the other topic that we never really got to. So, you kind of know how it works, but so it's hard to tell what the other guy's doing. But circle slash, you need lock on. You need to be walking sideways, and you need to be past them. You cannot be walking towards them. I don't understand how to explain it because Vogel cannot.
I get it actually because I was doing that in training with just the opponent set to move but not attack, and I could just see like if they were walking past me I could, and I was walking in the opposite direction. I could.
You have to lock on. You have to go past. You have to be going. You have to be walking past them so they're going out of your sight instead of into your sight. And you have to be
specifically the double lock on though, right?
Yeah, specifically double lock on. But I think regular lock on turns to double lock on naturally when you get close enough. Yeah, it just turns to when you double lock on you get close enough in this game. Some games it doesn't. But if you try circle slash from like this distance, it's not gonna work. The reason is that I told you it's like a glitch, so it's not really supposed to make a circle. All it does is it changes the direction of your slide. So if you're a normal distance away and you try to circle slash, it will only make a small arc and then it'll go straight. See, that was a circle slash, but it didn't look like one.
Because I guess when other people do it, like they will do it while I'm stationary, and I guess that's the thing. If I fail a close combat attack, they just spin around and attack me. Does that make sense? Or is that taking advantage of the forward motion in the close combat attacks?
I'm not sure what you mean. I think it's just that they're close enough. Like people usually do it to you when you fall down because then you can get close enough. Wait, don't kill me, Vogel. Let's see. So the reason it works when you're close is because so you start circling, and then the thing is they have to never get to the center of your screen. They stay on the side. So from Vixika's point of view, you can see that Vogel's always on the left of my screen for the whole duration. My circling is too fast, and my robot cannot rotate fast enough to bring him back to center. So that's why it circles. But if you're like this distance, and I start circling, my rotation speed will bring him back to the center, and then once he's back to the center, it just goes straight. It just stops circling. So it makes a small little arc, and then it just goes straight. So that's why it doesn't work for you. That's a circle slash, but it just doesn't work at this distance as well. It doesn't circle as much. Those are all circle slashes. It just moves a little bit, and then it just goes straight.
So it's not like you have to press left and right. It's really just it's actually just pressing one direction or the other. As long as you're going the opposite, right?
I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, I mean.
Is it that for like circle attack you had to press like left and then, or you had to move the left trigger and then the right, or not left stick, right stick?
No, it's just walking in a direction. So you just. And in fact, it doesn't even matter if you use one stick or two sticks, probably, because I don't think it matters that your walking speed. It only matters the direction you're walking. So it's just a direction and then attack. That's all it is. And you have to be close enough. And I also mentioned that sometimes you don't even have to move yourself. You can just let the other guy move for you. Like if you just do a normal chop and if you just do a normal straight slash, but the other guy is going like this in front of you, then you can circle potentially from that also, or if he's dashing past you. If the other guy's moving around or dashing, it can turn into a circle slash.
Yeah, I got that from the training. When I was in training mode, I was able to like do that, but Okay, so have you slightly to the left, and then.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, watch Vogel's screen. Get it right from that wall. So what happened? Okay, so that
There
means that,
we go. There we
yeah.
go. That worked.
You have to make sure you attack before you lose the lock-on too. So when you're close, it's quite easy to lose lock-on because you walk too far. You lose lock-on once you go more than 30 or 45 degrees off center. So when you're that close to the circle slash, you actually lose lock-on in like just a few, just like a quarter second, you'll lose lock-on. So it's almost like there's a specific spot you have to be in to get the circle slash, but it's not. That's not really how it works. It's just that you just need lock-on, and you just can't lose the lock-on. That's all.
Does that look like a circle? Because does that look like a circle from your perspective, or did the other one?
I mean, I can tell you're doing a circle slash. I can tell it's not a great one. It doesn't circle around that well, but I mean, it doesn't have to be great. It just has to, it just has to circle a little bit. So it doesn't. Okay, so that was a really good one.
Yeah, I get. Okay, I see now. I think I get it now. So I thought you had to move both sticks, or I thought you had to move in one direction or two directions. But if it's just one,
I guess Faye is incompetent because he did a circle slash. It wasn't even hitting me. I wasn't even moving.
I think her sword is way too short.
Yeah, well, I don't know. So that's kind of, you don't want that. I don't really know how to. It'll hit sometimes. Okay, I guess you feel sad when it misses, but it works sometimes with her.
Yeah.
I know. I'll too. I'll see. But yeah, with other characters, it's pretty much a guaranteed hit. But with Fan, your sword might miss.
So is it in terms of getting away from them, especially if you have especially if you've just done a close combat attack, how do you? Is it just dashing away?
What do you mean?
To get away from a circle attack.
You mean after you missed? Can you dash away? Is that what you're asking?
More like if they're doing one to, if the opponent's doing one to you, how do you?
Oh,
is it the only way to get away to dash? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in general, any close combat attack, it doesn't have to be a circle slash. It can be just a regular one. All you have to do is move, and you'll probably dodge it. I mean, Temujin has a long sword. You might get hit, but usually if you move, you can still dodge it just barely. The faster you move, the better. Just like for any attack, if you dash, you move faster. So. Yeah, I don't know why your thing is missing. Let me see. Can I hit you here? Don't move. Let me see if I can hit you. I don't know why it's missing. Yeah, what a crappy attack. Let me try it this way.
There we go.
It's not very reliable. I mean, I'm sure it's not random. It's just based on the distance and the path of your circle and all that kind of stuff. But with other characters, you don't want it to miss, but I guess it misses. So.
Yeah, I think that more useful. Oh,
try right weapon instead of left weapon. Right weapon close combat has more sweep. It's a little bit better at hitting people than left weapon. But left weapon has more yellow bar range, so that's why most people use left weapon. You did right weapon there, still missed.
But there's one. I think the coolest close combat thing I've seen Freyan is Izuku is showing that if you're close enough, you can actually or it was within a certain range, you could actually do one then the other, and it would just speed up faster, or the attack would kind of. I guess the attack animation is shorter.
When you do a guard cancel, when you do a guard cancel CC close combat, it comes out much faster with Fan, with any character actually. So that's probably what.
Kind of go there was knockdown there though.
Yeah, you can. So yeah, you can do your circle slash and then follow it with the second hit, and that way if your first hit missed, maybe your second hit will hit. Yeah, you can do all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that.
There we go. That's cool.
But of course, then you waste. It takes a little bit longer, and you might get shot during that time. But it's pretty good. Oh right, and even though we're kind of laughing because I'm just standing here and you're missing me with that circle slash, supposing that I walk, that actually might make me get hit. In reality, people are gonna be moving around a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. So maybe in reality, those circle slashes that miss, maybe it would hit them because they'll just be wiggling around a little bit, not just standing there like a statue. So it's not that bad that they miss, but But I'm asking how to dodge them, like you asked. Yeah, you just move fast, just walk or dash. One thing to know is that when you're in close combat range, your walking gets slower, and your dashing does not. So this is what people who walk around a lot, sometimes they tend to get close combat slashed because it doesn't move very fast, and when you get really close, walking actually will get slower. So as long as you dash, you'll probably be able to dodge close combat, regardless of whether it's a circle slash or a regular one. Sometimes though, you know how people try to circle slash you in the back when you dash towards them, right?
Yeah.
So that works because they just have the trajectory perfectly mapped out. So that can happen to you. It is possible that you will get slashed if you dash and you circle slash, but all you have to do to dodge it then is just dash in a different direction. Whatever bad direction you dashed in that you got circle slashed, if you had gone in a different direction, the circle slash would not have hit you in general. So there's always a way to escape. There's never an unescapable circle slash. And then if that all fails and you're too scared, just jump. You can always jump and not get slashed.
So I think usually when people nab me with it, it's like if I do a close combat attack and it fails, which that didn't work because it failed. Like I feel like there's a slight freeze after that. I feel like that's usually when they get me. It's like when one has failed.
There's not necessarily a freeze, but then it's like you miss your close combat. They know you're close, and they're gonna try to circle slash you. Yeah, so it's a technique. It's not really like a punishment.
There.
It's just that they know that you're. It's just that they know that you're close, and they're gonna try it, and it's just an effective technique. And Vogel's trying that freezing thing.
no, I'm.
Oh, guard. Oh, okay.
Round 2. Get ready.
I'm trying to do the tilted thing again, but I'm just I'm not doing it right.
Yeah, you did it there, but it just wasn't very crooked. I saw it.
And then, if you get the knockdown, I think generally you want to get away from them after the knockdown because they're going to have, when they get up, they're going to have some invincibility frames, right?
It depends on the game. The invincibility in this game is quite short, so usually people think you're at advantage to be understanding. That's what people think. Because the invincibility is too short, that's why. By the way, you are doing the crooked thing. It's just not very obvious. I can tell you're doing it. There's one version of it. I can tell you're actually getting it, but it's just that it's not that crooked. Oh yeah, Vogel's doing it now.
You're
Okay, let me fight one because then I can show you the variants of the crookedness.
This is like the best useless thing. I feel like if you were against somebody who was like, you were really outclassing, you kind of use it as a taunt.
Yeah, I guess so. Or if you're getting bleed up really bad, then you just want to give up.
It's like posing.
Let's see. You can also. What was I gonna do? You can do a walking version. Let's see. How does that work? I forget already.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, this is with the crouch button. That's why. Oh, that didn't work. I just went normal crooked. How do I do that? Oh no. Okay, maybe it's like this. Let's see. I forgot how to do it. Let's see. Oh wait, I remember. Let's see. Well, that's a crooked jump, though. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm crooked like this. There's just variants. Instead of using jump instead of crouch button.
Actually, it doesn't look as funny from this angle.
This is the same technique. It's just that instead of guard, I use jump, because jump works also. You just press jump instead of guard for the same technique.
Draw how?
Round 2.
But then you cancel the jump, or no, you don't cancel the jump. You just let the jump go, and then you immediately go into guard, or
Press jump again or something like that. Then you can shoot if you do it this way. That's the one difference. Yeah, the shooting though it doesn't help because it just shoots from where you normally are. So
yeah.
you can tell with the bow gun it just shoots from whatever it's supposed to be at. It doesn't shoot crooked.
I think it's when I'm doing the second crouch. It's like I'm actually like
You can
moving,
also
so I'm not
do
doing
it in the
fast
forward
enough.
direction too. It's like so, okay. So I don't know if you can see me now, but I'm gonna do this different posture. This is just the same thing by doing the forward direction instead.
I don't understand how these moves aren't working. Why aren't we winning?
Try one more time and do some more. I guess me and Vix will try again.
Yeah, I was getting a weird glitch. My button, my trigger wasn't working. See.
See.
Yeah, I keep accidentally going into a walk again.
It's probably more funny if Voga looks from Vixicle's perspective because it's kind of hard to tell what this one. But it's easier to tell from the other one's perspective. Yeah, you can just check to see. I don't know, come from the side of me or something. Because I'm facing the ground, I think. No, go from the side. Yeah, see, yeah, from the side, so you can see I'm like this.
So it looks like me just putting my fingers on my stand and saying, you know, they're not standing perfectly, but good enough. This combat messed that up. I don't think I'm tilted.
Yeah, lean backward. Can I also do like this version combines jumping and crouching? Let's see.
Oh no.
Wait, well, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Let's see. How is it again? Oh, I remember now. This is actually a little bit different version. Yeah, okay, this is it. See, but you have to know what fan normally looks like. This is normally not facing down this much. Normally it's like more level. This is like a crooked walking.
To another block. I don't think I'm crooked, no. I'm just...
Oh, here's a weird one. I don't know if you can see this one.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't know what it looks like from your point of view.
It looks like a... It looks like she's trying to run up an escalator, or yeah, like run up and down an escalator. Lulu, do you want to go? Time is it even? That's not that late. You two can both go ahead. Whatever you want to do.
Okay. Belgador can get more crooked. If you roll, you get more crooked. The angle gets bigger. But I couldn't figure out every version that they did, every weird version. Like some of them I couldn't figure out.
Select your machine. Select your machine. An enemy is acquired. Encounter.
The Cherokee Coast version. I couldn't do the one that just went backwards. Oops. Yeah, not running very fast for some reason.
Really struggling here. I guess Val would probably also have some funny ones then, since he can do the rowing too.
It's just the angle gets more extreme, so anyone can do it. It's just whatever funny thing comes out. Try that again. No, that's the wrong one. No time's running out. Here's kind of losing.
Oh. Oh, I have a croc the walking just.
Round 3. Get ready.
I'm surprised how loud the rowing sound is on a controller. I guess that would be even louder with the twin stick.
I mean, you hear my twin stick voice?
This one's real extreme. Better angle on this one.
It's like there's a magnet that he's trying to
How do you
fight.
do that?
There's another one, but I forgot how to do that.
Oh.
I forget. There's other funny ones you can do with him. Oh, you can play with, I don't know, do whatever. Oh, it's too bad that your viewers are not here today. Your Mr. X or whoever.
Mm.
Oh, what's this? Oh, it's me. Okay, I don't know what. Another funny one to do, but I don't know how to do it. I forgot what the input was. Uh-oh, what is this?
No.
No, that's not
Fine.
it.
Look at the shadow.
Oh yeah, right. I remember that's one thing that's weird. I remember the shadows get messed up when this happens. They can get real long.
They're
It
like,
depends on the angle, but they can get like bigger than the whole stage if you do it in the right like depending on the state facing, because the shadow doesn't adjust correctly. Something glitches out about it. Oh yeah, the shadow sticks up above the ground too. I think I don't know if you can. Yeah, look, my shadow's not right. My shadow's sticking up in the air.
It's like Peter Pan.
Round 2. Get ready.
Oops. I don't remember what the other versions were. I don't know. I forgot what some of them were. Yeah, because it's a road jump. That's why. Wait, let me try one more. I'm trying to figure out what. Yeah, you can roll when you're jumping too. So actually, that's not Belgadors don't do it too often, but they can move real fast in the air too. Just like how Bal does.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because when I was trying Bell, it's like his jumps are so tiny. It's like, how do the other players do it? I guess it's because they do the throwing.
This is kind of a weird one. I'm using some other weird directions.
That one's the shadow is kind of possible because of the way the stage bends up at the end. Bell's dashes are tiny.
Round 2. Get ready.
This might be kind of weird. I don't know. Okay, you guys play. I don't know. I don't think nothing else to do.
Okay.
I think I got exhausted my ideas for now, or questions and such.
Select your machine. And engineer the project. Encounter. Round 1. Get ready. Get ready.
What were you even doing? Ah. Yeah, we can do that. Wait, I'm just like trying to play Faith and style, and then I'm like, wait, I can't do that.
You sort of can actually. They're kind of compatible. Fayin is kind of actually close to Viper. Actually, that's kind of one of the reasons that Fayin seems to be beating Viper players, even at kind of a medium-high level. They kind of play similarly, and even though Viper is better all around than Fayin, it's like they kind of end up playing the same way, and Fayin is a little bit better at the sort of walking around and shooting stuff than Viper is. So I don't know. It just seems to be playing out that way, but on paper, Viper is just totally superior to Fayin in every aspect. That's why. But in reality, Fayin can sort of fight with him. Maybe even an advantage. At least that's the way it's been playing out for me in tournaments. So.
The part scares to me is like the air maneuverability. It's like, okay, I can spend more time jumping, but
Yeah, I mean, your weight is so fast in the air. It's crazy. It's very fast.
since I'm not as familiar with the moves as much, I kind of supposed to be SLC. Since I'm not familiar with the moves, but it's like telegraphic. It's like you can see me thinking, oh yeah, I can do this. I
think that they are the hardest characters to use, in this game. Even though they're kind of like the basic character, because they're just too basic. So people who chose other characters have a much easier time making offense and doing things.
Does that attack take a long time to charge, though?
Well, that's good, because, I mean, otherwise he'd be too strong. You know, that's the advantage. That's the advantage that Fayin has, that even though none of the attacks are that great, all they do is kind of shoot stuff and then just home in on people. They recharge really fast. You have a lot of firepower.
Yeah. So it's like I've got to be more deliberate with my shots this way.
I mean, those attacks are just too potent to shoot missiles out like that, so that's why you're really limited in how many you can shoot per match. It's got to be that way.
Like Raiden with unlimited lasers.
Actually, Raiden does kind of have unlimited. His laser recharges real fast. It is unlimited, actually. It's, I mean, it's not completely unlimited, but it recharges just as fast as Fayin's like hearts and stuff. So in this game, Raiden's lasers are recharged really fast. He pretty much always has access to laser, except for like a few except for like maybe like I don't know, like three or 4 seconds after he shoots one, he can't shoot another one, but. For the most part, you can never assume he's run out of lasers in this game. It recharges almost instantly. It's just completely up to Raiden how much risk he wants to take by shooting them.
Okay.
Wrong one.
I haven't really tested the recharge time on that too much.
In the other Virtuon games, Raiden's lasers are much safer. They don't have as much recovery time, but they do have a long recharge time. So at least it's limited in how many he can shoot. In this game, it's the other way around. In this game, he's not really limited in how many he can shoot. It's just that he doesn't want to take the risk to get punished.
Round 2. Get ready.
哎，
Is it actually that hard to do the dive and ram correctly, or is it? Am I just like pressing buttons and not at the same time? There we go.
You have to do it at the peak of your jump. Like, I mean, it doesn't have to be the very peak, but it cannot be. If you input it too early when you're kind of still going up, it doesn't work. Not like other.
I see.
Yeah, most other attacks, like jumping left weapon, jumping center weapon, you can just input it anytime that you're going up. For the rams, you have to input it kind of like near the top.
I thought that was near the top.
And I'm not sure, but I think you might have. Let me fight one and see. I'm not 100% sure myself.
Well, will you want that one? Or
不用看了，你在看。你们赶快去刷牙啦！刷牙吃早餐，刷牙吃早餐。我没有隐藏啊。
找不到。
怎么可能找不到？
That was from super far away, though.
No, that was pretty. That was not that far actually.
Oh, okay. That to me it seemed like I was like telegraphing that. Really.
Okay, the other thing I guess I was testing now is that you have to let's see. You have to push forward and attack it forward and center weapon at close to the same time. There's also a restriction on that. Like you cannot press like forward like wave. You can't just be holding forward. You have to kind of press both of them near the peak of your jump at fairly close to each other.
My share button's being weird. It just keeps saying video play save, but it's okay. There we go. Probably running out of space.
So you jump, you press forward first. Yeah.
I think because I'm trying them both at the same time, so it's like I got to do the forward, then the, you know. And the Vulcan recharge is really fast, so theoretically, I guess you could, like.
Yeah, so that most guys that way. So yeah, you usually can fire something. They don't want to make your guy like completely run out of everything and cannot fire anything.
Yeah, it's like that was just too late. There we go. Nice. Whoops.
Oh, Pokemon, you just do a guard.
Yeah, waiting too long there.
I 不要吵，不要在我旁
Like I
边。
really wish in training mode that you could just like set the VR to do a certain attack over and over. Like I knew there was not that they were gonna add anything new for this version, but would have been nice. And Pokemon, you want to go? Or you want to? Sure.
I don't know. I don't know. Does Volga want to play? I don't know what.
Okay.
I don't really have anything to do right now, so.
Select your machine. An enemy is approaching.
I think I'll go after this one. It's getting late for me. I think I have to go. So
Okay.
you guys can play your train or whatever, but I should go.
Yeah, did not do that Reliant. I am starting to lose steam, but like I can
你
keep
们
playing.
两个不要再吵了，好不好？你们的声音全部都被人家听到了。
I don't hear him.
I don't hear me either.
Oh.
Oh, that was funny.
Let it.
Round 2. Get ready.
Because I didn't. At what point do you let? At what point can you let go of the charge? At the pressing the button though, because I'm hearing that. You know, I'm hearing the uncharged attacks, the uncharged attack sound, which tends to happen because I don't let go of the buttons fast enough.
So what are you asking?
I'm kind of just asking rhetorically. It's like, cause on my end, I'm hearing that. I'm hearing the uncharged attack sounds, and I guess it's like, when can I? At what point during this LC dive can I let go
I
of
don't know.
it?
Maybe it comes out all the time with Viper. I have no idea. I don't use him often enough. Maybe you have to get it.
Let me see. Nope. Okay. Not for nothing. That one hits really nicely though.
Maybe try one and find out. I'll try one. I'll play one match. Maybe I'll play with Vogel then, since that way Vixico can check, see if, watch my screen and see if it makes any noise.
Select your machine. Select your machine. An enemy is approaching. Round 3. Get ready.
TV volume is getting.
It makes a noise if it makes a noise if I hold it. Let's see. Okay, let me see if I tap it. Well, if I just tap it, it didn't make the noise. I guess it's just very, it'll make the noise. You don't have to hold it very long at all before it makes that noise. You have to really tap it like. I mean, it's really not tolerant. If I even hold it a tiny bit, it starts to make that noise. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that's also just something to work on in training mode or arcade mode or something. Just getting used to changing my tap length.
Well, at least for jumping attacks, there's no reason to get that noise because a jumping attack, you can input it really early while you're going up. You know what I mean? You don't have to hold it at all. It's only a ground attack that you might have to get it. And I would think, not sure. Let me try SOC and see. SOC.
I'm not sure if it like if letting go would cancel it or if it just
my
kind of.
SOC, yeah, my SOC didn't make any noise, so as long as you don't, you shouldn't be getting that noise with jump attacks, I would think, or SOC.
Okay, so you guess you just can let go of the attack part.
Yeah, you just need to let go. If anything, you might get them with ground attacks because if you even hold it a little bit too long, you might get that noise. But
哎，在做什么？小朋友？你们在做什么啊？
I guess I'll go now. Then you guys can do whatever.
All right. Thank you. Have a good
peace.
night. All right. All right. Let's just try whatever.
Select your machine. Encounter. Round 1. Get ready.
Truly, whatever. Yeah, worse because like I was like surprised how like, tiny Val's jumps are. But dashes are also really. Like, I haven't really tried rowing because I feel like I've already got too many basics to get down. But yeah.
You win. Round 2. Get ready.
画面没用黄世哲，你又在玩游戏，然后你就可以一直用。啾。
I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just like turning. I guess I should be trying things too. I just wonder. Up to you. I mean, I'm kind of tired at this point, so it's like I don't know. I just don't really care. Like my attention span isn't there anyway. So jumping practice is fine. I wonder if you can do the air rowing with Riper. I mean, that would be pretty crazy, but yeah. Yeah.
You win. Select your machine.
Secret Shura things.
Watching.
take that. Sorry, I'm not sure I understood. Oh, okay. Reaction time is really slow right now. Yeah, that's like, even during the, how do you do that during the circle then?
Roll. Round 2. Get ready.
I'll be honest, I don't have the stream open right now. It'll just be too many sources of noise. Oh. You can guard with one stick? Or you mean the movement with only one stick? Oh, okay, I think I get it. So like that. So basically you want to guard before you do before you move. Yeah. Her sword is so short.
Select your machine. Camping encounter. Round 1. Get ready. Yeah, it's like that would have worked. Yeah, that makes sense. I just want to keep the original controls. Then, like if I can play on a on a cabinet in real life, then I want the controls to be the same. Round 2. Get ready.
I don't even know if I could like play on a controller more anymore either. It's like, I mean, that's how I used to play on the Saturn, but you know, I was just like, I mean, then I was also just dash attacking because I was a kid. Like I wouldn't even thought about trying to get like much better until there was a time I should have moved. Yeah, it's not real. It's not. I didn't really think so much about getting like better until I actually started playing Masterpiece. I'm like, oh, okay, this is what you can do this, and you know, you can do all these cool things. Like I had, you know, I had no idea pretty much. If you do the circle attacks, I'll try to get away from them maybe. Like I'll try to move.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you keep doing them, and I'll just try to get away because that's like, I guess it's hard because I'm already moving now. I don't have any lock on right now, though. That's weird. Still no lock on. Too close. There we go. Yeah. It's actually really hard to do it with guard.
Select your machine. An enemy
Maybe. Right.
Round one.
Okay. I can. Okay. On the stream or here. Okay. Let me just go into that. Okay. I don't see the.
You lose. Round two. Get ready.
Oh, okay. See, it's sort of. I'm actually not sure because I can hear it in Discord, but I'm not sure I have not sure I hear it on YouTube. Okay. Mhm.
You lose.
Mhm.
Select your machine. Dancing encounter. Round one. Get ready.
Okay, that's really fast. Porcupine says they still can't hear your voice, by the way, on the screen. Or Porcupine says.
I think I have muted it. So I think it should be good now.
Get ready.
Okay. So Porcupine, you hear my voice now? Oh, okay. I think I just muted it accidentally. Oh, I do a strange rotation.
Let's see if I kind of want to go into defend. Wait, no, I don't have lock on. Defend. Still don't have lock on. I don't have any lock on whatsoever.
Yeah, I think you have to go into 20 or 30.
Sorry, I think I'm just tired, so my movements are just not in any inclusive order. Wait, so you said you pressed dash twice to cancel?
Okay,
Actually, maybe I should.
Okay, it's morning for me now, so I can keep going. But if you feel tired, you can just leave. That's okay.
Yeah, sorry. I think I'm just getting incoherent at this point. It's probably not.
Okay.
Or like my movements are incoherent because of it. Yeah. All right, I can come back like. I guess it would be morning for me.
Okay.
Evening for you tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, then see you in the morning. In your morning.
All right.
And then my night.
Thank you for the practice.
Okay, no problem. I appreciate it too.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so. Okay, so see you in the night.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, it's because I'm in this.
Okay, I will go ranked to see if anyone is there. And if not, I think I will do some PS2 version and the PCX2 the emulator for a little demonstration. Oh, Muchi is online. Okay.
Select your machine. Entering encounter.
Okay, good morning,
Round
Muchi-san.
Get ready. Round 2. Get ready.
Oh, that's a nice card. Oh. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that's a quick finish.
Round 3. Get ready.
No. Choo. Choo. Thank you for the match, Muchi-san.
Select your machine. An enemy is approaching. Encounter. Round 1. Get ready. Round 2. Get ready.
Ouch. Ouch. It's a suicide.
Select your machine. An enemy is approaching. Encounter. Round 1. Get ready. Round 2. Get ready.
Oh.
Round 3. Ready.
Oh, ooh, let's cross. No. That's a nice win. Yosh. Check. So.
Patented by Sega. Select your machine. Camping. Encounter. Round 1. Get ready.
Oh, ooh. Yeah, achoo.
Round 2. Get ready.
Oh.
Patented by Sega. Select your machine. Camping. Encounter. Round 1. Get ready.
Oh. 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 Haha. Got killed in a second.
Round 2. Get ready.
Sure. Oh, let's lucky. Oh, no lucky.
Round 3. Get ready.
Ouch. Okay, nice pressure bomb. Successful match.
Select your machine. Canceling. Encounter. Round 1. Get ready.
Oh. Oh. Didn't clean mines enough.
Round 2. Get ready.
Oh. Okay. Clear. Camera.
Select your machine. An enemy is approaching. Encounter. Round 1. Get ready. Round 2. Get ready.
Shoot. Ouch. I didn't get a cut. I know. No. Oh, nice.
Round 3. Get ready.
Ouch. Ouch. Letter card in the beginning is over 50%. That's very huge damage. Okay. Okay, if no one is up, after I think I will play a little PCX2 version of Virtual Arm to demonstrate its difference to other versions. Oh, thanks for coming, Muchi, by the way. Where is it?
Select your machine. Entering encounter. Round 1. Get ready.
Ow!
Round 2. Get ready.
Hey. I don't know what happened actually. That's a strange behavior. Okay. Oh, it's over.
Select your machine. Entering encounter. Round 1. Get ready.
Ouch. Oh, it's lucky.
Round 2. Get ready.
Oh no, oh no. hit the bomber twice. I mean phalanx.
Round 3. Get ready.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay. It's a good one. What should I do here?
Crafted by Sega.
Select your machine. Entering encounter. Round 1. Get ready. Round 2. Get ready.
Ayo, no. Oh.
Crafted by
Select
Sega.
your machine. Entering encounter. Round 1. Get ready.
Ay. Oh, Yo, yo. No. Yo, 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 yo.
Round 2. Get ready.
Oh, the breast. Oh, that's nice. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, the breast again. Oh. Oh no, it's a direct. Okay.
Crafted by Sega.
Select your machine. Entering encounter. Round 1. Get ready.
Oh no. Oh. No. Oh.
Round 2. Get ready.
Oh no. You can see the hammer. Ouch.
Crafted by
Select
Sega.
your machine. An enemy encounter. Round 1. Get ready. Round 2. Get ready.
Ciao.